we get ready for match 4, Manpreet Singh is the bowler. And this one is going to be out first ball, is it? Well, he just hangs it out, and the catch has been claimed. There certainly seems to be no real doubt from the fielding side. Slightly unusual angle. He goes after this, and he's seen enough now, and this one's going to go all the way. Maximo! Mandeep gets his revenge. He says, well, if you're going to appear out of nowhere, I'm going to make the ball disappear. And that's 6 runs to the Fighters. And that's their first Maximo of the afternoon. Off the very last ball. As this one is straight up in the air. Well, the bowler calls for it. And now it's going to be caught. He's called out of it. And, well, he was the last person I thought was going to catch that. Ninda, he came from the third row. And he ends up taking the catch. He's the man in form. And so Jasvinder ends up going for 2 of 10. Moving along. And he's going to send back his captain, who would have been stone cold dead if this hits. And that was a chance to get rid of Mandeep. He goes after this and absolutely nails it. Mansapuria, well, he survives the skirmish in the last over. But this one, he just leans back and whacks it over mid-wicket. Maximo, 6 to Fighters.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Taking the ball in the second bounce, which is an awkward take. This one is going to be caught. That's an unbelievable catch as he runs back. And Minas picks this one up from behind him. Well, he must have eyes in the back of his head because that one had gone, but he still plucked it. And how about that? And Mandeep cannot take a trick. He's the 3rd wicket to fall. Comes on. Is there a little nick here? There is. And so it's another wicket down. And things are falling apart once again for the Fighters. As Deepu Mansapuria, well, he whacked one out of the ground, but he just gets a little further on this. It's immediate success for Ahmed Manas. It's a pretty good shot, and it's a lot of work for the fielder. Overruns it in the end and looks back in a confused fashion. Mandeep Singh, Papavinder. But, yeah, this will happen. He actually goes too far with this one. You still get to about 80. Oh, this could be trouble. And he's gone. He's just caught on the crease there. And Vicky's going to have to go. And so, yeah, Fighters, they're going to lose another wicket. And just when you thought they had a counter-attack, they lose another wicket. Goes after this, but he might have found the fielder. No, it gets over him. I think Amninda was keen, but he doesn't get near it in the end. Jagdish Singh goes Maximo. And Fighters fighting on despite losing 5 wickets. That's a pretty good shot from Jagdish. Now he's knocked over off a full toss, and it's going to be a 6 and out situation. And wow, that goes from bad to worse. This is one that Jagdish, he was probably thinking how far he was going to hit it. And yeah, it was about a knee-high full toss. We'll get a sense of the height here. He just plays this one out. Well, could have been a chance for a run out.
2.
Yeah.
Got a run.
Well, now they will take 2. And probably at this stage, you don't mind having the new batter on strike, even though you give away a run. Angela will take 2. Yeah, I don't mind that even if you give away an overthrow because of how the new batter has to face up again. If you can get a 7th wicket here, that's huge. I mean,
very reliable.
Good to see him do his thing again. Well, this somehow misses the stumps. I thought for a second it was going to crash into off, but it just misses. Yeah, it's full and
quite a varnish.
Yeah, does not miss by a lot at all. Just have a look at this. He's lucky to be there. This is edged, and this is taken as well. Well, that's a really good catch low down by the keeper, Pardeep Nunglu. He's had a bit of a mixed bag, but this is a very good catch low to his right.
Yeah, good catch, well bowled, and a little bit of catching practice, opening the face. Shot.
Yeah, this is smashed away, and well, Parvinder's trying to bat them to a competitive score. This is a little bit short from Dhiraj Minas, and it gets the treatment Maximo. And for the first time today, the Fighters hit 50.
Yeah, good shot from Parvinder in the slot, short.
And, well, this one, is it being caught?
He
actually, I think he's dropped it. And this was a chance to get an 8th wicket. I'll slow it down for you a little bit here. Little feather. And that time, he just let it get away. He seemed to get it, but when he fell,
Oh, just take 4.
Yeah, well, this'll do. He's going to get his first boundary of the day. Now he's going walkabout. And he'll go over the offside, but he might have found the fielder. And once again, we see a ball misjudged in that side of the ground. Ends up going all the way over the fielder and going over the rope too. 4 runs.
Yeah, benefit of the doubt. I'm going to be friendly here and say maybe the sun. It's at that right height, but again, you know, he got into position.
That's a pretty good shot. They're going to have to run on the hit. He's probably going to be run out here, and he is, but still, it's pretty unselfish from Govinda, who batted pretty well while he was there, promoted from number 11. But he will be run out. And what it does do, it gives the strike back to Parvinder. You know, run straight as you can, shortest distance until someone tells you otherwise. Now this next one from the batter, Parvinder, will get away to the boundary. Now he's round the wicket. And really has a go at it. This is going to fly away. It's going to be 4 more. Hits this well, but straight at the fielder. And so he's going to go for 31, but still very good contribution from Parvinder Singh. And the last ball. And not make any contact, and there'll be a run out. So once again, they will be bowled out off the very last ball, and this time for 75. So it's more than the 45 they made in the first match. And look, it could be the 5th team to get bowled out and win a game. It's happened occasionally. Sticking with the same batting order, it's Mundy with the ball. This first one's a top edge though. It's hanging in there a long time. Fielder's going a long way. Well, that's in behind the back territory. If you remember the catch, it was taken here well back in September. Bit short as well. This time the batter's all over it like a rash. And this one is going, and it's gone. Maximo Manas has impressed me with his range of stroke play. We've seen him hit some nice straight hits. He was out off the first ball. He almost takes a wicket off first ball. In fact, he has. It's a little edge. And so Abdinda's going to have to go. Immediate success for the bustler. And so Javed, he's trying to bring some life to this defence for the fighters. Zenix behind. Nice catch as well. He goes after it straight away. This slices up in the air. And it's going to run all the way to the boundary. Unorthodox way around. And this one's edged and dropped.
Crucial.
Yeah, and this is...
That's big.
Manjit behind the stumps. And this one might have bounced into his face. And again, sometimes the keepers are a bit closer than you'd expect, just because the occasional one keeps low on these. And it doesn't matter, because the very next ball he's knocked over. And if at first you don't succeed, try again. And so it is a big turnaround for Mazhar Javed, who says, never mind, I'll do it unassisted. And he knocks over the cross-hander. The bowler, as this is slashed away. Well, that's got a bit on it, and it's going to get over the infield. It's probably going to run away for 4.
It's pressure. You should just play a normal game, and there we go.
Yeah, well, there's no forward defence about this. And this might have been held back slightly by Deepu, but he's removed Manas, and so, wow, big moment in the game as well, as Aman has to go for just 8. It's 20 for 3. This one is out as well. He's just prodded this back. He just jumped a little bit on him, and Deepu is on a hat-trick just like that. And the collapse is on Brothers. Shoes on the other foot now. It's 20 for 4. Hat-trick opportunity here in Portugal. Oh, and he plays all around this one.
Appealing.
What an over that is, and what a power play. Because they're bowling with confidence. Instead, Mandip comes on. He bowls a short one down leg side, goes for 4. Oh, this one... Is this off the pad or off the bat? I mean, it's going to carry most of the way to the boundary. I'll get 1 here. You see, it was like a little kind of leading edge. Flew away in the slip region. Pretty good fielding, though, to get down. That's how to do it, isn't it? Getting down. That's Pinder Alja. He goes after this, and he hits it pretty well. I can tell from the reaction that this one was boundary bound. In fact, it's gone over the boundary. Maximo! 6 to Nunglu. That's a breather for the first time. Just straying slightly onto the pads. And that was dispatched away nicely for 6. This is going to be 4 more. It's edged away, and it's not cut off in the circle. So Nunglu gets away And this one just swings in, and it swings out of the ground. Maximo! And that brings up the 50 for Brothers. This is right into the hitting arc of the batter, Gaggandeep Singh, to be really good and accurate. Well, this is asking for trouble. No. It's short, and it crashes into the sign. Maximo! And this is a French cut for 4 more. So everything coming up, Brothers, at the moment. Brothers in arms. And he has immediate success, and he knocks over the batter, Nanglu. I was a little bit surprised not to see Govinda. They did bring on Jasvinder, and he did the job. It was full, it was straight, and with 9 required, maybe there's a twist in this game yet. They're kind of 85 or 90. Could be a completely different story. It's a pretty nice looking drive. And they may push for 2 here, and they get a bobble, so they will get it fairly easily. And the only saving grace there for Vicky Singh is it doesn't roll to the boundary, because whatever it hit, it slowed it down enough. As this next one is going to be big trouble. In fact, it's going to be game, set, match. They never get out of the 8th in the end. 5 wides to finish it off. And the Brothers 11 Portugal, they sweep the series. They end up doing this with 14 balls to spare.